For your information, something else I need to let you know, because I've actually seen the blueprint plans with Aragon with these properties. Back in the war days, now I'm going to let you into a little secret. Back in World War II, this is the reason why they got big gardens. Because back in World War II, the big gardens were often commissioned by certain soldiers so that people, the public, could grow vegetables for the soldiers in the war effort. Now, believe it or not, these 4 bungalows that go across my way here were actually one big outhouse farm building. The old farm building is just over the way there, but it's all broken, it's all torn down now. Now, believe it or not, this part of my bungalow here and that bit of the wall you can see just there and across here, yeah, was actually part of what they call the old kitchens. This used to be called the kitchens, because round the back here of my bungalow there's a plaque that's actually embedded in the wall saying the kitchens 1876. Now, these were part of the kitchens and they were all stone. I've actually seen the black and white photograph. I'll get them as soon as I can. I've got to pay for them. But the archives actually show these buildings inside them back in 1876. And these were all part of the old kitchens. And then down at the bottom, they've still kept the name. It's called the ovens, 1876. Now that part used to be like where they used to make the bread and stuff like that. It was just one big oven. Just one big massive oven. Now, where my part was the kitchens, where they used to do the butlers or whoever they were, used to be the servants. This used to be the servants' quarters. So this is where they'd all get up in the morning, congregate, have their breakfast, get their type of maid's dresses on and stuff like that. And this is where they do, like, the laundry was over the back, but the laundry's no longer there. It's all gone now. But yeah, once I get the black and white photographs, it will actually show you the insides of these buildings. And it actually shows you all the matrons all dressed up in their old fancy white and black dresses and frills and frilly cuffs and shit like that. And all along here, and the back wall that goes into the back room, going into the ladies' bungalow, all the walls were stone. The rest aren't. The rest have all been rebuilt through there as the years have gone by. But these 2 walls here, and the other centre wall that goes down, and then straight on through the wall into where the lady lives next door, she's got exactly the same. The stone wall just goes completely through. And then on the very last prefab bungalow, that's where all, don't mean to be rude or nasty, but if anyone passed away or anything like that, they classed that as the fridge room. Because back in those days, you didn't have electric, fridges didn't exist back then. So everything used to be kept cool. Things like meat or something like that used to be kept there, because it used to go, he's got the stairways that goes underground. So that used to be the larder bit where they used to keep all the fresh meat, or if someone had passed away, they kept them in the coffin there for a couple of days till the day of the service. But yeah, these are all stone walls. And as soon as I can, I'll ask my housing officer to dig some stuff out the archives for me. And I'll show you the very insides of these buildings, and you'll be quite surprised at how a lot bigger they were then, because a lot of these walls around me here just didn't exist. It was amazing. But yeah, I'll get the archives from the housing officer, and I'll show you what these buildings used to look like, and you'll see all the old butlers all standing in a line, and all the family members, and things like that. And then it actually shows you photographs during the war as well. So yeah, I'll show you. It's quite interesting actually. It's quite fascinating. But yeah, I'll as soon as I get them dug out, I'll show you them.